Welcome to the spa. Are you ready for your almost daily dose of hard conversations? I have two scrunchies today. I was folding clothes and found one. Um, so today I want to talk about having hard conversations because yesterday evening I started feeling kind of weird. Um, didn't really know what was wrong. Um, And then today I was struggling a lot with feeling okay. Um, and I tried to go and sit outside. I tried getting out of the house and going to deliver a package, but even though it said it was open, they lied and UPS was closed. So I made a trip into town for nothing, which didn't really help. I guess it didn't really hurt, but it didn't really help. So I came back to the house still feeling kind of unproductive and unmotivated. And at this point, I think I started to realize what was wrong. Um, but I was having a hard time accepting that because it was a hard conversation. If somebody makes you feel a certain way, you don't want to make them feel that way too by telling them about it. But I was having a trauma response from my childhood and some of the things that happened in my childhood. So it was making me feel, even though the thing in question wasn't that serious, it was triggering feelings that were serious. And um, yeah, that was trying to bottle that down was really hard. And so finally I had the conversation, um, and I just let the person know, like, "Hey, I'm not mad, but this made me feel a certain way." And I just needed to say something because I am bottling up emotions and trying to suppress trauma responses. Um, so I need to talk about this. And I mean, this morning I tried having breakfast to make me feel better. I went outside. I looked at my devotional and just wasn't having it. Um, I tried to fold clothes, which I was struggling with doing, but I finally did it. I tried laying with my dogs. I tried being productive, and just nothing was helping me. I needed to get that conversation, that feeling off my chest. And so sometimes these conversations can be hard, but they can be really important to your mental health because let's say I hadn't realized what was going on within 24 hours, had the conversation that I needed to have, and now I feel great. After the conversation, I went and exercised. I'm going to take a bath after this. And yeah, I just feel a lot better. So, had I not done that though, if I had kept ignoring what was going on because I was scared to have that conversation, then later this week or this time next week, I may have even forgotten what's wrong with me, but I'm still going to be bottling that pressure down. I actually saw um, a metaphor for bottling down your emotions after I had my last episode, kind of starting to talk about that. And they said it's like trying to hold a beach ball under the water. It takes a lot of energy, and it is emotionally and physically. I don't know about you, but for me, I get physically exhausted when I am emotionally unwell. Um, but from above the water, you might just look normal, but below the surface, you are fighting to keep that beach ball under. And yeah, once you kind of lose track of the thing that's causing your distress, then you're not even going to know what's wrong with you and you're just going to be feeling bad. Um, Obviously, that can dissipate on its own and kind of with time comes healing, I guess. But in the same breath, you could face those fears once you know what's going on and have those hard conversations so that you can release the beach ball and just let it float. A beach ball is much more fun to throw around and play with your friends than it is to hold underwater. Guys, guys, come on. Um, One thing I will say about these hard conversations, when you're going to the person that you need to talk to, if you just take some time to let them know, like, hey, this isn't fully about you, because in my case, it wasn't, right? But this isn't fully about you. I'm also dealing with my own emotions that were just triggered by this situation. So, like, this isn't fully your fault, but like something you did made me feel a certain way. And I just want you to know that I felt that way because of your actions. I'm not mad, right? Like, if you're not mad, which for me, I wasn't, um, I did express disappointment that I was disappointed. Um, and that triggered feelings from childhood disappointment. Um, and so, yeah, if you just let them know, like, hey, I'm not here to fight. I don't want to fight. I just need to speak my emotions out so that they're known and they're heard, right? And if you go about it in the right way, then most times are you getting up here? Most times you can get through these conversations without having to fight or to get mad at each other. Um, and for me personally, everyone's different, but for me personally, when I am feeling upset because of someone's actions, come here, come here. You wanted to come in here, you got to stay until I'm done. When I'm feeling a type of way because of someone else's actions, I'm pretty forgiving pretty quickly. Um, but I need to let my emotions be known. And so for me, as soon as I say or get the opportunity to just be heard, like, hey, hear me, this is how I feel, and this is why, that's all I need. Like, really, I just need it to be known and then we can drop it. I don't need anything else. I don't expect anything else. I don't want to fight. I think most of us don't want to fight, right? So, but it's also important to, in your friendships, your relationship with your family, parents, coworkers, all of it, it's very important to um, communicate because without that, you're not going to be able to move forward and grow together. And that's obviously very important, especially if it's a relationship that you want to, um, especially in work relationships too, you want those to be smooth sailing. Um, so today's song is called Genesis by Deadshot. I have a guess. Um, this song, I don't know, it's just so feel good to me. And we got an intruder, a snack bandit. Is that a Cliff Bar?
No.
I didn't know he had one. Um, but this I'm sorry for all the noise, bro, between my kid and my fucking dog. Bro, can you get your snack already? You're being loud. You just blinded me. I'm
Oh.
gonna have to clip that out. Anyway, um, I do tend to like a lot of dubstep. And if you don't like techno or dubstep, I am so sorry for that. But for me, especially when I'm feeling unwell mentally, um, dubstep is just, or electronic music in general. Usually, we have a lot of songs without words, and that allows me to just feel the music um, instead of having my mood dictated for me by the words or, you know. Um, so I hope you enjoy that song. If you hate dubstep, I'm sorry. This is definitely like an electronic song for sure. Um, yeah, my ending's not so great, guys. I'm just thinking a lot. I'm decompressing some of that stress that I had over the last 24 hours while I was in the midst of needing this conversation. And so I'm just now trying to find some peace. Plus, I just exercised. I felt so good. And now I got to take a bath. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.